Few months, the United States has been improving its relationship with a South Asian nation, but it's not India, which has long been considered a strategic ally for both Republican and Democrat governments here in the United States. Instead, the U.S. has been rekindling its relationship with Pakistan. But a new report says that this isn't exactly natural. Instead, this is the fruit of millions of dollars in lobbying by the Pakistani government. Pakistan signed multiple million-dollar agreements with American lobbyists, and this was soon followed by the White House giving favorable tariff rates to Pakistan. The lobbying contracts apparently totaled millions of dollars, and that money seems to have paid off. Pakistan's Army Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir has been invited to the White House twice already this year. He was there on his own in June, and then again in September with Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif. Besides securing those crucial visits, the lobbying has been credited with helping keep Pakistan's tariff rates down. U.S. President Donald Trump hit goods from Pakistan with a 19% tariff rate. It's the rate lowest in South Asia, though, by a slim margin. Bangladesh and Sri Lanka currently face 20% tariffs, but the outlier is India, which faces a whopping 50% tariff rate. Trump says that half of India's high tariff rate is because Delhi buys crude oil from Moscow. But India has also refused to play ball with Trump to the same degree that Pakistan has. India launched Operation Sindoor to target terrorist hubs in Pakistan. This came after Pakistan-backed terrorists targeted tourists in India's Kashmir on April 22nd, killing 26 people. After 4 days of fighting, India and Pakistan reached a ceasefire. Trump has consistently taken credit for the ceasefire, saying that he threatened both nations with tariffs to get them to back down. But India has refuted the American president's claims. New Delhi says that Trump had nothing to do with ending the hostilities. Pakistan, however, went the other way. It showered Trump with praise for ending the fighting, and Islamabad even formally nominated him for the Nobel Peace Prize. Trump didn't win it, but he seems to have appreciated Pakistan's gesture. In September, Islamabad went a step further and signed a number of MOUs with the United States. One of them was a mineral deal purportedly worth $500 million. Pakistan is effectively opening up its mineral sector to American firms. Trump has long sought new avenues for critical minerals, as the world's current major supplier is China. The U.S. has signed a similar minerals deal with countries like the DR Congo, Ukraine, Malaysia, as well as Thailand. Pakistan opted to become another one of Trump's mineral bases, greatly pleasing the American president. However, Pakistan's track record when it comes to natural resources isn't great. So thus far, the new Pakistan-Trump partnership doesn't seem too based on anything concrete. The core of the partnership is a mineral deal, which may or may not materialize. Other than that, bond has been boosted by Pakistan's flattery and the millions paid to lobbyists. Let's see if this will all last.